The All Blacks' emphatic 54-0 demolition of the Sharks has sent a clear warning ahead of their showdown with South Africa, but New Zealand media believe Rassie Erasmus will not exactly be shivering with fear just yet. Dave Rennie's men bounced back from their unconvincing opening victory over the Stormers with a ruthless performance in Durban, scoring 40 unanswered points after half-time to turn a competitive first half into a rout. Rennie selected a side much closer to the team expected to face the Springboks in the opening test, and there were encouraging signs. However, New Zealand's media remain cautious about declaring the All Blacks ready for their four-test battle with the world champions. Stuff's Richard Knowler described the performance as a blunt reminder that Rennie's team remains a work in progress. The All Blacks struggled to handle the wet conditions early on and continued to concede penalties, eventually taking just a 14-0 lead into half-time. Although they exploded after the interval, with Fia Finianganofo scoring twice and Ruben Love converting 7 of 8 attempts, Knowler argued that the slow start would hardly have terrified Erasmus. Rennie had every reason to expect greater accuracy and clinical execution after selecting several players likely to feature in the first test. Instead, New Zealand took time to impose themselves on a Shark side missing its Springboks stars. The New Zealand Herald's Gregor Paul was considerably more impressed, however, believing the All Blacks showed enough progress to suggest they are moving in the right direction. They didn't drop a marker down warning the Springboks they are ready and roaring, Paul wrote, but praised their accuracy, intensity and attacking confidence in difficult conditions. By the final quarter, the All Blacks were playing with real swagger, keeping the ball alive and showing sharper passing and attacking structure. One player stood out above the rest. Jordie Barrett produced a commanding display at centre, operating as both a secondary and primary playmaker while using his kicking game intelligently to control territory. Paul believes Barrett has developed into the best All Blacks number 12 since Mai Nonu's prime, while Alex Powell suggested his looming midfield battle with Damien de Oyende could be one of the defining contests of the Test series. The All Blacks midfielders fired a warning shot Rassie Erasmus way, Powell wrote. That may be the biggest takeaway from the 54-0 victory. The All Blacks are clearly improving, but New Zealand's media know the Sharks presented a very different challenge to the Springboks. Rennie's men have taken another step forward. Whether they have taken a big enough one to make Erasmus nervous will only become clear when the greatest rivalry finally begins.